Hello guys and welcome to one of my new Let's Plays I'm going to be doing. I am going to be doing the Devil May Cry HD collections, starting off with, of course, Devil May Cry 1, followed by 2 and 3. I'm not going to be doing these in story order, so don't necessarily try and follow the story. That's what I was trying to say. Because the first game, Devil May Cry 1, isn't the first storyline. Uh, yeah, part of the first story. It's actually Devil May Cry 3, and then I believe it's the anime 1, and then people say 4 and then 2 and blah blah blah. But either way, I'm going to be starting this new Let's Play of Devil May Cry 1. Now, a couple of things I will say is I have played this game a couple of times, so I do know what I'm doing somewhat. And in terms of what I'm going to be doing throughout this Let's Play, I'm mostly going to probably be doing it on, I believe it's easy, human, the first mode, I can't think. I think it is normal. Sparta.
Devil May Cry. Sorry, we closed at 9. Again, no password. Can't seem to get any real business. Whoa, slow down, babe. Well, what do we have here? Nature calls? It's in the back.
So, you must be the handyman who'll take any dirty job. Am I correct?
Almost. I only take special jobs, if you know what I mean.
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta, Mr. Dante.
Well, the way I figure it, in this business a lot of people count. And if I kill each one that counts, eventually I should hit the jackpot sooner or later.
In that case, you should be used to this sort of thing. seems that way, but I'm not your enemy. My name is Trish. I came here to seek your help, to put an end to the underworld.
What?
Years ago, Mundus, the Emperor of the Underworld, resurrected.
Mundus.
Yes. His powers were sealed by Sparta. He's attempting to gain control of the human world once again. He has been preparing to open the gate on Malay Island.
Alright, so that is pretty much the opening of the game. And
Above this cliff. Come on, let's go.
alright, and along with that, there's some background story to this game. Well, for the story. You're playing as one of the sons of Sparta, Dante, who is the only one alive, and he's searching for vengeance. I believe that's what it was. So it's pretty much, the controls. The left joystick is your movement. Left trigger is the map. Right trigger is to, I'm trying to think of the word, taunt, there we go. Taunt the enemy. Right bumper, I want to say might be lock on. I might be mistaken about that. I'm going to have to double check once we actually fight an enemy. Wait, did he just... alright. A is simply jump. B, I believe, is the OK button when you walk up to doors and stuff like that. You're gonna press B to move on to the next area. I believe X is to use your guns, which Dante is fooling around with. And X is your sword attack, or your primary weapon. So, we're gonna continue on. We get a yellow orb. Yellow orbs are used to revive you if you die. Alright, so, like I was gonna say before, what I'm planning to do with this Let's Play is to go through and the first playthrough, if I even choose to do a second one, what I am going to do is sit here and go for all these blue orb fragments in each of the missions, and along with that, the secret missions that you get blue orbs from, or at least I'm going to attempt to do it, see how much I remember. Yeah. And along with that, I'll try to get all the skills you can possibly get in the game first playthrough, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so this is the start of mission 1. And I'll say this right now, when I'm going to be doing a mission an episode, I'm not going to try and fit in a lot of missions in one episode, because I know that some are actually fast and short missions, but oh well. So I have never been able to do it, but if you jump on the night little... Oh, wow. I was going to say, if you jump on the night... I know it's not a sword, it's a trying to sit here and think what it is. Lance, there we go. If jumping on top of his lance, get the blue orbs, which just saw me get. If you go over here, you got a blue orb you can get. I believe there's 3 blue orb fragments. I don't want to confuse you. Blue orb fragments that you can get on the first mission, and there should not be any secret missions for the very first one, although I might have to double check when I get the chance to. So even though I have not really showed it yet, there's a door you have to enter, I believe right below us, but you're gonna need 50 red orbs before you can actually go in. So if you can't manage to sit there and jump up on top like I did, what you want to do is scurry around this place, and there's 50 red orbs scattered around this area. So once you secure, actually it might be 45, come to think of it now. Well, once you either get 45 or 50 red orbs, you want to go over to the door, and if I remembered right, it was B, so we're going to press B. Yeah, it was. And it was 45. So we're going to press B and move on to our next area. Now, come over here. Yeah, the third one contains a blue orb fragment. Breaking open to get it. And one of the important things about this is when you're playing through this game, unlike the later Devil May Cry's I'm going to be playing, you can't select your mission. You can only go one mission at a time, and if you want to redo a mission again, you're going to have to beat the game first in order for you to actually what was it? If you want to get a blue orb fragment if you missed it, or fight a boss again, something like that. So that's one reason I'm going to try to get all the blue orb fragments on the first playthrough. And if I don't, then I don't. And you guys will probably see how bad I can suck at this. But you'll see in a bit. Oh, look at that. He's alive. And he brought a friend. Sounds fun. Alright, so as you can see, in the, I want to say top right, where you saw my rankings change from, I believe, D to A. Yeah, D to A. That's your status points, and it increases through combat. Don't believe you come through this way. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, go back out. Go back out. Can you do this yet? Increases through status. Increases through how well you do against an enemy. And to increase it, you gotta make sure, for one, you don't get hit. If you get hit, your stylus rank goes down by 2 ranks, I think. And if you want it to increase, you gotta use different attacks. So you can't sit here and use the basic 3-hit combo every single time, or else you're, at some point, the stylus ranking is going to go down. So you're going to have to sit there and mix it up. And if you come up here, here's our third blue orb. Well, no, our first full blue orb. Blue orbs are used to increase your health bar. Oh yeah, about the Salus ranking. If you want it, if you want to keep it up, like I said, you gotta switch around your attacks and keep moving, dodging. You can sit there and taunt enemies to get Salus rankings up. The reason you want to get your Salus rankings up is because once they get up, then you're going to get more blood red orbs, also known as blood orbs. And the reason you would want to get more red orbs is because that's going to increase how effective you are in combat against enemies. And by that, I mean you're going to learn different kind of skills for each of the weapons you have. So for like right now, we're using I can't remember the name of the sword. I know I don't think it's called. No, I'm doing horrible. I'm sitting here trying to think, and I'm just doing horrible overall. What is it called? Oh well, I didn't get it. Alright, Delvarm, Force Edge. Alright, it's called Force Edge. So, like I was seeing her trying to say, you get blood orbs, and you use the blood orbs for different kinds of things, which I'll go over in the beginning of the next episode since we have the time. Alright, and we got our first Stylus ranking. And of course I get hit. Alright. I'll talk about the Salus rankings and some good tips on keeping it up while gaining it up in the next episode when we have a little more time. So here is the mission clear screen. It will pretty much give you how, well, one, for how long it took you to clear a mission and how many orbs you gathered. That will give you your devil hunter ranking, which can range from a D to an S. I believe D's are on here. So the things you want to do in order to get your devil hunter ranking up is to quickly clear a mission and gather as many orbs as you can throughout the whole thing. When you first play through, it might be a little difficult to actually get some S ranks, although some people might be really talented and just able to do it easy peasy. Oh yeah, also, depending on your devil rank, you'll get some bonus orbs, red orbs. And if you get an S rank, I believe starting out you get about 500, maybe 1,000, although it might be a little too much. And the blood orbs that you get from there is definitely gonna help you out in terms of long term. Well, during your first playthrough, because I mean, when you first do this, when you first play through it, you're gonna kind of be limited on what you can actually buy, because right here at the power up screen you got extras, which is pretty much the little main menu where you can buy your items or your upgrades for yourself. So let's kind of go over a little bit. Devil Stars are for your Devil Trigger, and when you saw in the opening cutscene, Dante did use his Devil Trigger, which was when he was shooting the motorcycle that Trish threw at him. The little red glow or aura, whatever you want to call it, that's him and his Devil Trigger status. When we actually get it, you'll kind of see him turn into a little version of Sparta, I believe. That's what some people say. But Devil Stars are used to increase their Devil Trigger, which you'll see once we actually get the Devil Trigger, which I think is actually this next mission. Vital Stars are to heal your HP. Holy Water is to pretty much damage all surrounding enemies around you, and it'll probably kill most of the enemies if they have low enough health. Untouchable is pretty good, because one, you're gonna, well, like the name suggests, you're gonna be untouchable. Two, you're gonna be in a Devil Trigger status, so you're gonna have unlimited Devil Trigger for the duration of the untouchable. And then three, alongside with the Devil Trigger being infinite, you gain health back, I believe, which is the side effect of the Devil Trigger. Also, on the bottom three are your orbs. Blue orbs, like I mentioned, since I actually got one, increases your health. Purple. Wait, did I just switch these two? Either way. Purple will increase your Devil Trigger. You get up to 10 Devil Trigger bars. When you first start out with the Devil Trigger, you have 3. So you're going to have a short duration of Devil Trigger. And then finally, yellow orbs, like I said, if you die, you get brought back to life if you have a yellow orb. If you don't have a yellow orb, you're going to have to restart the mission all over again. And once you get different weapons, I think there's only two different weapons that you can actually upgrade. And then, yeah, I think it's only those 3. But once you get the other 2 weapons, you're going to have a little screen for them. So once we get them, I'll go over that. So guys, that concludes this opening episode of Let's Play Devil May Cry. When we come back, we are going to be taking on Mission 2, Judge of Death. So until then, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and have a good day, everyone.